Flashes of smoke and fire, officers in riot gear, protesters at the ready. Tonight, Wisconsin's Kenosha County teetering on the edge.
Our Charlie DeMar joins us live from the center of the unrest tonight. Charlie.
Brad and Erica, this has been the flashpoint for several hours here. We are in front of the Kenosha County Courthouse. You can see there are dozens of sheriff's deputies here. There are 5 Bearcats, armored vehicles along this line here. And if you take a little further look, you can see those flames. That is a city dump truck that is on fire. We've seen that throughout the time here, that those dump trucks were put in place to keep cars from entering. But throughout the night, we have seen an exchange of tear gas from police, pepper canisters at police, and a number of other non-lethal devices thrown at these protesters. If we take a look here, this is a park that's just beyond where we are in front of the courthouse. A number of objects have been thrown towards police. We have seen fireworks, we have seen bottles thrown at police, and they were given several warnings, the protesters here, the demonstrators, before tear gas was deployed. They were warned that tear gas was coming. The crowd did not dissipate. They stayed for the majority of it. The tear gas was deployed, the crowd leaves, and then moments later, it then flares right back up again. You can hear right now, coming from the armored truck right here, there's shots coming from right here. There's 2 holes, and we have seen another officer up top shooting non-lethal force right here in front of us. This is, again, right from the holes here. We are standing on the side, obviously, out of the line of fire from this armored vehicle shooting at the protesters. But this is what we have seen for at least several hours here, that these officers have been shooting from this Bearcat, this armored vehicle, trying to clear this area. There is a curfew. The National Guard has been called in. We have not seen them. This has been sheriff's police that we have seen out here for the entire night. We have not seen the National Guard playing a role in this. Obviously, this is the second night of protest, of unrest in the city following the shooting yesterday. So again, this is what we have been seen with. Right now it is somewhat calm despite the rubber bullets being shot at the protesters here. When we have seen things flare up, that's when the gas canisters are thrown. And we do see, it does look like they're shooting more here. Yeah, you can see the shots coming from there more rapidly. And this biker. And you just saw that biker who just went by. He almost got hit right here. Again, and Alfredo, if we swing back over to the protesters, you do see a group here, their hands are up, and then throughout you see people mixed in, some with umbrellas. But as the night has gone on, they've moved forward. We have seen a number of fireworks. We do quickly want to show you how we got to this point and take a look at some of the activity here in Kenosha from today. The calm of classical strings, a contrast to the passion and pain of dozens of protesters. Some coming face to face with police on the steps of the Kenosha County Courthouse. Sunday, cars torched, city buildings defaced. The unrest following this cell phone video, not even 30 seconds long. A Kenosha police officer shoots 7 times, hitting Jacob Blake as he walked away from officers towards his car. You saw it?
Yeah, we saw it. I saw the whole thing. Me and my people, we watched the whole thing go on. This is where we live at. And you see him shoot, pow, 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 pow. That wasn't enough. He keep on shooting like, I want to make this count for no reason.
Blake's fiance says their children were inside the car.
They didn't even know the kids was in the car. And I'm telling the woman cop, I'm like, can you please get back before I shoot you, get back. Like these officers is head, I'm like, shoot me, my kids is in the car.
No little boys had to watch that go on. They was in their mama's vehicle right there. He was trying to get back to his kids too. They gunned him down in front of his kids.
Police were initially called to the home for a domestic disturbance.
2805 40th Street, 2805 40th Street. Complainant says Jacob Blake isn't supposed to be there, and he took the complainant's keys and is refusing to give them back.
This woman, who didn't give her name, describing what happened between police and Blake in the moments before the cell phone video begins.
Police came up and they grabbed him, and when he turned around, because they couldn't, tame him, they tasered him.
the damage and destruction done the other night.
Earlier Monday, Kenosha's mayor exchanging words and at times clashing with demonstrators before retreating back in a city building.
I want to press charges!
Police in riot gear clearing the crowd with pepper spray.
When you fill a cup over water and it overruns, that's about what it is. We done had enough.
And again, we are still seeing this standoff here. Real quickly before we get into this, the officers involved in that shooting yesterday, they are no longer on duty as this investigation plays out. But you hear that loud piercing noise right now? That is a noise that the police are using. It is very piercing. It is hard to hear. It is an attempt to try and clear the crowd out here. It was on for quite a while before, and it clearly has not worked. We still see this exchange between bottles. There's a number of bottles coming our way, and also the non-lethal force from police out here. Brad and Erica.
Charlie, some intrepid work. We appreciate your efforts out there. First of all, if there's a curfew, why is that not being enforced? And do you believe the protesters there are the same group locally, Lake County, BLM protesters, or have outsiders, as was a concern earlier, kind of infiltrated the protests?
Brad, 8 o'clock was the curfew here. That was very clear, and at that point, everyone's phones received a push alert telling them that that was the curfew. As to why the sheriff's police haven't enforced it, they've let this go on, this back and forth. They started with the tear gas pretty early, I would say about a half hour or so after that curfew, giving people warnings over a loudspeaker saying it is past curfew, you must clear the streets, but they haven't advanced to try and actually push people out, push people back, which we've seen in other protests and other unrest that we've seen in the Chicago area. So to answer that, I don't have an answer. As to your second question about who is here, much earlier in the day with some of the peaceful protests, when we did talk to some of the BLM leaders here, it does seem at least some point it did switch. We talked to some people who live here who said they've seen a number of out-of-state plates. We have seen that too, surrounding areas in the Midwest that have shown up later. As day turned into night here, you could sense that things were amplifying, that things were heating up again for the second night in a row after the shooting of Jacob Blake. But again, here we see these officers here. It does look like it's unclear what the lethal force is up there. That sound has stopped for at least now. But again, you see protesters standing, sitting. Again, for right now, it is calm from the protester side, but we have seen that change in a moment, guys. We will be out here for much of the night. Here we do see one of the armored vehicles making its way right towards us. It's unclear if it's going to stop. There does look like it's just stopping right there. We're going to be out here. Again, it is intense. We do see this exchange of fireworks from the protesters and the rubber bullets, gas and pepper bullets from police here. But Brad and Erica, we will send it back to you and obviously be out here for much more of the night in Kenosha.
All right, Charlie DeMar live for us. Thank you. Well, Jacob Blake has deep ties to Evanston. He attended Evanston Township High School. Blake is also the grandson of the late Reverend Jacob Blake Sr. The elder Blake was pastor of Ebenezer Baptist AME Church on Emerson Street from the late 60s to the late 70s. The church tells us the Reverend led the charge for equal and fair housing practices in Evanston. The Jason Blake Manor apartments are named in his honor.